everyone, I am back with another Dollar Tree find. I found that little truck. I think it's like a heavy composite. It's like a wood type composite. And I'm going to add it to this shirt. I'm going to do a little applique for this. This is a thrifted plaid shirt that I found. It's cotton. It's a size large. And the first thing I'm going to do is cut the sleeves off. I'm going to be using some of this fabric for my applique design. And plus it's summer and I wanted a shorter sleeve on this. I have a piece of, it's like a linen. It's really a pretty fabric, a nice quality fabric. And I've just chosen some things. I decided to do this floral, like I want these flowers to be tumbling out of this pickup truck. And then just like the flowers for sale type of a thing with this truck. I'm tracing this on my Heat and Bond light, and I'm going to be doing the wheels in a separate color. You'll see it here, and also that, there's like a gate or something that sets on the top of that little truck bed that I also want separate. So this is just the truck part for now, and that is going to go on the plaid. And now I'm just drawing out this gate. I'll be extending that just slightly at the bottom there, so that it kind of works with the inside of this pickup truck. And doing the same with the wheels. I'm extending those up a little bit so they tuck underneath the truck. And rough cutting these out, and then I'm going to choose some fabrics for everything. Again, I'm going to do the plaid with this pickup truck. And then I found like just some scraps, a gray, black, and then this tan colored for that gate. Again, just pressing the paperback adhesive to the wrong side of my fabrics. And then we'll be cutting these out. And then I'm just going to put a pretty large piece of this Heat and Bond light on the back of this floral. I haven't decided at this time whether I want to add some to the front or not, and so that's, I cut out more than I needed. But I went home and I cut all these little designs out when I'm watching TV, and now it's on to creating my little design. I want this spilling out a little from this gate, and so I'm going to be cutting and just adding things to make it look like it's spilling over the top. I really like, there's like a blue flower, and I wanted to make sure to add that. There's blue in this plaid. So I want to make sure that I get some of that blue flower sticking out. I'm almost there with how I want it arranged. I'm just going to add one more blue flower. And then just pressing this to activate that adhesive. I decided to add some words to the bottom of my design, and so I'm just cutting some I attached some more adhesive to the back of this plaid, and now I have two different die or fonts. One of them is Wordplay, and one of them is the Block. Now these are pricey. Like I said, I just have the two fonts that I use. It's an investment. I don't know if they're still available. If they are, I'll link them for you. But this is a Bigz Die, so I'm going to run this through my Big Shot. And I just laid that Heat and Bond light fabric on the letters that I needed. And I'm going to spell out flowers for sale. And the 4 is going to be the number 4 instead of the letters for 4. And this is my block, so the word sale is going to be on a different font, and this is just the block font. I'm putting that piece of paper on the top. It just needs a little bit of a shim. I should have put it on the other one as well. They didn't cut quite as well. So if you ever have problems with a die cutting, just put a piece of paper on the top, and then that gives it enough of a shim to really let that metal cut through these little pieces. And again, removing them from that fabric. And now I just have this big mess here, and going to be adding those words to the bottom underneath the truck. Removing that paper. I'm going to add a flower underneath that number 4. That just kind of, I almost had to put that 4 up a ways just to get it to fit the way I wanted it to. But that works. I'm just going to stick a flower underneath that. Press that on. And then it's a matter of taking this to my sewing machine, and I'm going to just thread doodle all this on. I'm just going to use free motion. And I'm going to show you how I did that. I do just have black thread on the top, just an all-purpose thread. And then I have a bobbin, just regular bobbin thread in my bobbin. And I'm going kind of in the center of these, especially the skinny letters, and I'm going over it multiple times. Now, when this is washed, that fabric is going to fray a little bit on the edges, but this stitching is going to really keep it secured. So even if it does fray up, you're still going to be able to read flowers for sale. You can see I'm just going over and over those letters. And then I'm going to just show a little bit on the flower as well. When I doodle my flowers, I really like just to add a bunch of different lines. Like right now I'm squiggling in the center of that flower, going around the petals. I don't catch everything, but like I said, there's so much stitching in this that, I mean, it really doesn't, it holds really well during washing. And then for the applique itself, I'm just going just on the edge of it, and then I'm going back and forth. I think I at least twice on these little pieces. You can see I'm backtracking there. Don't always get right on. It kind of has a sketched on look. And that's what it looks like all done. I'm pinning it onto the back of this shirt, and I finished those sleeves. I'm just hemming them. I'll probably roll them up. I'm just going to keep those sleeves really simple with just a hem on the bottom. But then I did decide I'm going to add just a little bit of the design to the front of the flower. So one little piece sticking out of the pocket. And then on the bottom, on the other side, I'm just going to add a cluster of flowers. And then I'm taking this to my sewing machine, and I will be stitching this on, similar to the other ones, just thread doodling. I don't show that, but it's basically did it the same way. I do have some pictures at the end. I hope you enjoyed this, everybody. I'm going to be doing more and more of these, and I'm going to be a little bit repetitive, but I'm getting things ready for my flea market shop, and it's just kind of the way it goes. Stick with me. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you have a chance to create this week. Bye for now.